When you start healing your nervous system, no one warns you that it might not feel like healing at first. Okay. You expect peace, relief, lightness. But what usually happens is that you feel more triggered, more reactive, more emotional. You start asking yourself, am I broken? Why is this coming up now? But this isn't a dysfunction, okay? It's data. It means that your system is finally safe enough to show you what it's been holding on to for years, maybe even decades. Your autonomic nervous system has two main branches: sympathetic, which handles stress responses like fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, and parasympathetic, which governs rest, digestion, repair, and regulation. Now, here's what most people don't realize. If you've lived through chronic stress or trauma, whether that's childhood emotional neglect, abuse, or just a long-term overwhelm, your body can get stuck in a state called sympathetic dominance, which means that your baseline becomes elevated cortisol, rapid breathing, disrupted digestion, tension in your jaw, your chest, and a constant sense of something is wrong. You stop even noticing that you're in survival mode because it becomes your norm. Now, here's the thing. When you start regulating your nervous system through breathwork, somatic tracking, meditation, coaching, you're not just calming your body, you're disrupting the familiar pattern. And the brain does not like that. Your survival brain, especially the amygdala, has one job: to protect you. So anything unfamiliar, it flags as dangerous. Even if what's unfamiliar is peace. Even if what's unfamiliar is love. Even if what's unfamiliar is a version of you that no longer needs to be in defense. So instead of immediate relief, your system opens up all the files it never had to process. Emotional memories, reactive behaviors, avoidant habits, thoughts you thought you were over, but you weren't. This is your default mode network coming online again, trying to organize your identity around safety and predictability. And here's where neuroplasticity comes in, because your brain is constantly changing, but it rewires through repetition and emotional prominence. So the moment your subconscious feels you're deviating from the known, it pulls you back, because the body doesn't seek healing, it seeks familiarity. So healing requires conscious retraining. You're not just calming your body, you're teaching it that stillness is safe, that joy is safe, that not being hypervigilant 24/7 is safe. Now, from a metaphysical lens, your nervous system isn't just biological. It's electromagnetic. Your heart emits a measurable frequency field that changes with your emotional state. Your brain emits brain waves that fluctuate depending on your stress or calm. Together, this creates a vibrational signature. So when you begin to shift from fear to presence, from control to surrender, from tightness to openness, that electromagnetic signal starts to change. But the subconscious tests the new signal. Not to sabotage you, but to see, will you stay regulated even when the past resurfaces? This is the threshold. This is where most people turn back. So if you're here right now, feeling more emotional than ever, wondering if you are going backwards, you're not. You're just leaving a system that was never safe to begin with. You're not breaking down, you're literally repatterning. And this is exactly what we do inside of my 4-week nervous system coaching container. We blend somatic tools, holotropic breathwork, emotional processing, and quantum level nervous system retraining so that you can stop looping through that survival mode and actually feel what safety, clarity, and alignment feels like in your own body. Because healing is not just mindset, it's frequency, it's chemistry, it's physics. And your body already knows how to come back to the truth. It just needs you to stay with it long enough to remember.